that expensive.
They're not. Now,
I have a ring of
the
protection
upgraded
already.
versions might be a little bit more expensive, yeah, but... Oh, there's Sleep Hole. Well...
Also, they do double duty by adding a saving throw mod.
Oh, he's at the wedding. Right now. Okay.
Oh, he let you know?
Yeah.
Cool. Well, tell him to enjoy himself.
Ask him if there's any hot women there. No, don't do that.
Too late.
Ask him if the bride is hot. If so, he needs to object.
No, if so, ask for her number for me.
But... you guys are level 9, so... I still haven't challenge rating 7 monster. Go away, challenge rating 7 monster, you don't stand a chance.
Yeah, you're just throwing cannon fodder at us.
Well, they do stand a chance, but the problem is... it's a low chance.
In what way do they stand a chance?
Maybe if I throw like 10 of them at you.
Maybe. But they would have to have good reach.
And good
what does their will
abilities.
Say?
Oh,
if you want to throw 10 of those at us, what does their will save?
Yeah. Not enough.
They lose.
Yeah, that's why I deleted them already. But yes, you guys are in the Pale Tower. And you see all of a sudden Dark and Beale start doing their own shit in the background.
Well, first thing I want to do is take the remains of the orb that we collected and give it to one of the wizards. Well, actually, I want to talk to the wizard in charge, whoever's in charge of this tower.
He's well, they're a little busy, but you can talk to the like. It's kind of like a couple of like archmages hit the like tower, but you can go like to the second in charge. Let's call him the like head mage, I guess.
The archmage.
And he's you go up to him.
And the bride isn't that hot.
Okay, tell him to abandon the wedding early.
He has sent me a picture, and all like the most is like she's letting her boobs pop out, but it's not really enough to cover up the flaws in the face.
I like that. It's not really quite enough. If they popped out more, she might be acceptable, but
yeah, not there.
Love it.
But yeah, I tell the head mage that I have something really interesting for the archmage that he needs to see about the blight.
Let's give him a Danish name. He is actual Hemmingsen.
And tell him, hey, I have this orb pieces that the archmage needs to see immediately. It's like really, really important.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Axel.
Yeah, they're like, well, that's not exactly secretary, but you just kind of walk into this like hall filled with all different like flowers and arrays of bouquets intended for ingredients, and he's in the middle of it, and he's like waiting there, and you go up there and hand him the pieces, and he's like, what is this?
And I also have it translated if you're interested. It's basically the history of the blight.
I see. A transcribed orb. Looks ancient. I would say at least 1,000 years old. Ooh, it has text, but it has been broken.
Yeah, I have. We copied the runes on it on these sheets of paper.
Looks like if you activate it with magic, you can read it like a book, but as it has been broken, it cannot be read properly.
Like I said, I've already translated it.
But what he's getting at, you only got a portion of it.
I thought I had all of it.
So consider it kind of like a ebook where you can kind of like scroll it so you get more text. You can kind of scroll it like a device
so
to
it's
get
too
more
late then.
text.
Oops.
But all you did was translate the current text that was on the orb itself.
Huh. So to put it back together, what would we have to do?
Ugh, a normal mending spell ain't gonna work for something like this. This thing is ancient and magical.
Should we
You
show
would
him
need a
the
higher
scroll?
grade magic or some kind of a...
So we can't like put it together with glue, piece by piece.
What about like putty?
I just... that might work. It's never gonna be whole again.
Well, that sucks. Well, there was this interesting scroll inside. I would show it to you, but my friends almost went blind trying to look at it.
Hold on. He like taps his staff a couple of times and you feel like this kind of a glow come. I believe we might be safe.
So I reach into the bag of holding and say, "Behold." Y'all know what to do, right?
We all look
Close
away.
my eyes.
You all look away, and I close my eyes and pull up the scroll.
Yeah, you pull up the scroll and it burns a little and you cover your eyes. It shines quite brightly and he's looking upon it and he's like, oh, that's bright.
I put it back in the bag of holding. You see what I mean?
Never seen anything quite like that.
I mean, could you even see it? It's so bright.
Indeed, it gave an radiance of godly power.
Well, that's what was inside the orb when we smashed it. Because it was spawning these ancient blight-looking things.
I figure whoever made this had to do something with the Devas, half angels.
What should we do with this? I don't think we should sell it. I don't think it'll be worth that much. Or would it?
It would
Or should we
be
even
worth
sell it?
infinite amounts of wealth, but to throw away such a treasure for a meaningless price would gain you nothing.
I don't know.
And it's a very special collector's item.
Do you think we get a tab at the tavern for it?
I mean, all you can drink for the rest of your life? That sounds sweet.
I just meant like 2 or 3 beer, but sure, okay.
If you want,
So
we can investigate it for you.
I mean, I can't do anything with it. What about you, Zambolini? What do you think about this? Since this is his first time seeing it. Oh, wait, he can't see it. Because it's in the bag of holding. So how would we inspect that? Because we don't have any. I can't do anything with it.
Not right now, at least. There.
Yeah, not right now, unless we can buy sunglasses.
I will. Well, you didn't find out because you covered your eyes, but yeah, something did happen.
Should we trust him with our fancy glowy scroll?
I don't know. The man who says it's worth not to sell it and then he wants to have it. Yeah, might as well.
Thank you.
He seems very trustworthy. Who is this man?
Plus, he looks like a kind of guy that we can take off his arms from him if he doesn't return it.
I guarantee the safety of the scroll.
That's nice.
We'll be back. We have a meeting with the king also very soon. King of who? Where the hell was he? Somewhere south.
The king of Runheim.
There, King of Runheim.
5 Sunsets Thief.
Correction. The king in Runheim.
King in Runheim.
Very well. You're always free to come here. I heard that you were a quite fine customer.
Oh, also, now that are we gonna need to carry that student pass to teleport through here every single time?
Oh no. That's only for strangers of the towers.
So we can come and go now without any issues.
You have clearance to
Okay.
arrive. We do not feel any hostilities from you.
What a utter brat.
Well, do we have anything else to do in this tower, guys?
No.
We do.
We do?
I do not believe we do.
Oh, okay. So I guess we should head back, or what do you want to do before then?
Let us head back.
Lead the way. You're the one with the magic teleporter thingy.
My friend, would you mind if we abused your floor for a moment? I need to draw a teleportation circle.
Of course, our tower is free to use for any who study the mystic arts.
Level.
You draw your little circle and I assume Runheim.
We now have -1 gem-infused inks.
Oh, I forgot. I had to create some.
So once again, you pop out outside of Runheim.
There you go. I made another ink thingy for him.
Ooh.
22. That's a high number. I should get 2 for that. No, I'm just joking. Let's see. Hey, no.
Oh, right, that's why. I was wondering why it was so silent. I had my World 20 thing muted. So you guys approach the gates and head inside?
Do we go straight to the king? Or do we have to talk to Mr. Templar? knight first to get to the king.
You think it might be a good idea to maybe contact the Templar first? He was the one who got you into the king's room last time.
Yeah, I don't think it's smart to just walk in and say, "Hey, we're here."
We're the heroes of time. Let us in. Bye.
Yeah, let's find Mr. Templar.
All of a sudden, you find yourself in a headlock.
I don't think it'll be smart for Mr. Templar Knight to put me in a headlock unless he wants to boil alive in his armor. But
you head into the barracks where you find Rigel, the head Templar of the Church of Tempus. Or was it Tempus?
Tempus?
Tempus, yes. As he greets you and nods you in. So,
Mr. Knight,
have you your affairs in order?
think so. We're here to meet the king again.
I see, we are about ready to head out. It seems that two of your friends seem a little lost.
Yeah, we don't know where they went today. I think they're taking a mini vacation.
Well, all of us need to pray. But follow me. We shall go into the king's room.
Sweet.
And not long after I walk through some secret chambers, you come out on the other side in the king's own personal room. And he's like, "Greetings, adventurers!"
Hello, Mr. King. So we're here bearing some news about the blight.
Oh. I hope it's better news what you gave me last time.
I don't think so.
Bad news is 100 gold. Good news is 1,000 gold. That's all I'm saying.
Quite boisterous, aren't you?
Let's see. What we're supposed to do here this time. The king knows about the blight. Forgot Zambilani.
I too have forgotten.
Mini recap, but you agreed to be his bodyguards for the meeting.
Oh yeah, that's right. The meeting is today. Yeah, we found this orb that was spawning blight, but we took care of it. So
Good news is you have your bodyguards are here. Bad news is it's us.
Well, it has come to my attention that you can at least handle yourself in the heat of battle.
I
handled myself this morning.
Is that what it looks like?
Well, I haven't seen you personally in combat, but I assure you I have heard nothing but good news.
I mean, we are still alive, which is a good thing. So far, our record is that we haven't lost the battle.
Indeed. All I heard was you at some point lost a couple of companions in your journeys, but they went their own way, what I heard.
Yeah. Well, so when where's this meeting taking place? Here or
No,
we
shall travel through my moon portal into our secret hideout within a cave, quite a few miles from here.
Okay.
It is our top secret meeting place.
Huh.
Nobody aside from the head priest and clerics know about it, so we should be safe. So if
Okay.
any of the Blight's infiltrators show themselves, we should be able to isolate them. Which is going to be your job. While I'm going to be busy dealing with the politics.
We shall guard you to the best of our abilities.
Oh, good. Whenever you're ready, we can go through the moon portal.
We ready? I think I'm ready. I pull Zambolini to the side. Hey, once you go through a portal, can you remember the location to use it yourself, or no?
It's pretty much a gateway spell.
Okay.
It connects this into a different just gate.
Okay.
It's not like a teleportation circle. Just imagine as like a dimensional door or whatever.
I'm not sure if Zambolini's talking since his mic's on mute.
Fucking hell, how long was he muted?
For
a
about
The whole
20
session?
minutes.
Yeah, we had some nice peace and quiet, and
Oh, shut it.
Ever since the tower, pretty much.
Yeah, I was like, it's so quiet. Zambolini's not saying anything.
Oh,
He's
well.
never this quiet.
Not like I said anything particularly important.
Well, I was wondering how your teleportation spell worked if you could travel to like gates like that, but apparently
Yes.
you can't. Okay.
Yeah, this is a slightly different mechanic than the other ones.
I basically need a teleportation circle permanent one I can jump to.
Okay.
Anyways, you pop out the moon door and you come by the scene here. As ahead you see a small dining hall with people and high-ups already talking a little, and you pop out with Rigel and King, and you see 4 head people of the churches waiting for them, and you see each of them greet the king by a kind bow, and all welcome King. Was it Thomas? Yes, Thomas. Welcome King Thomas Aston III.
So his name is Thomas. Okay.
Yes, master.
Almost as Pound the Third.
These are my bodyguards for the evening. And some of them nod to you politely. More like, just bodyguards, whatever. Some of them give you that nod. And they seem to proceed inside. And take their seats. And the king turns to you. So, I suspect that some might be a Blight infiltrator. We're gonna have our discussion, but you have free reign of these rooms to look into who might be a infiltrator.
Is there a way to check, or does the attempt? Oh, you know what? The attempter can use his special ability to ask everybody if they're affiliated with.
We are going to be slightly busy, so I hope you can rely on yourself.
No.
But for now, if you wish, you can join us for the feast. Let me actually spread these guys out a little. There we go. Feel free to take a seat.
Yeah,
Is that a lady?
Do you say that to her?
dude looks like a lady.
I say hello, ma'am.
She kind of just like ignores you.
Oh, because you asked her if she was a lady, and that's why you. Now ask her if she's pregnant.
Oh, you poor man.
I'll be on my phone. I'm gonna start getting ready to take my wife to work.
Cool. We'll just assume all your rolls are ones.
Let's go with 15s.
Okay.
Let's post the two of you into the map too.
So I'm guessing since there's food, there's gonna be at least some type of entertainment.
Not
So the
really,
lady-
because it's more of a political dinner. You see the higher nobles, and you assume some of them are like merchants. You see them like doing small business discussions almost. As the drinks are being poured, and you see these dishes of starters, and you see people kind of carefully picking them out. There's a varying selection of food there in front of you. And you see a couple of servers go around and pouring drinks. You overhear for like one merchant is, so how is our hemp business down in the south? And you hear the other one respond, oh, it's fine, we're getting a quite good profit for the
Hemp business. Guys, our next mission needs to be in the south.
Right? We're going south. I'm gonna set everything ablaze.
I'm going to listen carefully to their conversation discreetly to try to see if I hear what region their hemp business is in.
That deadly hemp. We need that hemp. Actually, I got a perfect clip for this. There you go. The perfect clip. We're gonna need a lot more hemp before we're through. But you hear like people talking about like, so about the copper mines that you own. We're gonna need a portion of it for the item in question.
Fail. I failed.
You poor man. Leave me alone. And you see her pick up her plate and food and step far away from you.
Excuse I could not help to overhear that you seem to have some business troubles. Perhaps I could be of assistance, if you were to care to talk me about your troubles.
Okay. Vamos, carro.
Oh, you're talking about like the merchant who was talking about his about the copper thing. Hey, yeah, you go in there and you see like this merchant and like a noble talking to the merchant. It's like, yes, I'm needing of minerals of well, mostly copper and some silver. It's no problem. My friend here can provide here the copper.
We have recently had some business. Well, several types of metals. Perhaps we could be of assistance.
Yes.
Now, we can deliver fairly quickly, a mere 2 days. However, we would require upfront. I'm afraid we ourselves have hit on some harder time.
Well, I don't happen to have any money on hand here. We're
It need not be today.
not
But
allowed
if you are
to
interested,
bring goods into these meetings.
In a short 1 or 2 days from your upfront payment, we can provide any metals you seek.
Well, we can talk more about the business back in my estate. It's to the north, and it's the Wildwood family.
We have to go south.
We can always discuss more there.
Indeed. It would and will be our pleasure.
And then, like, you, like a town mayor or something like that, town leader is talking about at another table is like, jeez. You never get enough of this shit. Just recently we had a Goblin King declare himself out to the top public, and they're causing all kinds of trouble at the...
Goblins? Really, no one?
And you hear just the other guy just kinda like... Really, you're having trouble with goblins? And the other guy is like, you don't understand. There's just so many of them, and they just keep reproducing, and you can just hear like this argument going on between them about if the goblins are actually a threat or not.
Goblins are a menace. This is true.
The other guy is like more like a pest.
Well, I suppose you are not entirely wrong.
And you even hear a couple of rumors at the tables. You come up in this other like people talking about this, and he's like talking about, hey, did you know that an evil curse has befallen in the town of Haystad?
What kind of curse?
It seems
Fine
that during the night, people tend to go missing, and when they come back, it seems like their mind is a blank. They do not know what time had expired or how long they were gone.
Most people I've ever met seem to be affected by this curse.
It's called
alcohol.
NPC-itis.
It's called alcohol.
And then you hear another rumor, and it's like, did you hear? A dragon swept down the small town of Nazareth, which was an elven
what's the
village.
Dragon?
You could say the town was called Nazareth.
And Nazareth. No,
How do you guys feel about
Nasaru.
dragons?
Okay, Nasaru.
How do you guys feel about dragons? I'm not comfortable to fight those yet.
I don't know. I think we should kill a few small.
A few smaller ones first, right?
Yeah, why not? Not at the same time, mind you, but
Do not be a coward. We can take dragons ourselves.
And you even hear like a whisper within like one of the tables as you're going by and doing your patrols. It's like, it's really quiet. But if you roll me a, let's say, a perception check at DC 12, you can hear it.
Can you roll one for me?
Sure.
Please? Gracias. I just got...
Ooh!
that's what you get when the DM rolls for you.
What did I get?
A 1.
No, I got a 1.
Oh, you got a 1. That's right. Sorry. I thought the DM was rolling for you.
Perception.
We're not very perceptive.
I got a 14 for you. So you
that's
you
better.
overhear as he's talking and he's like, did you know that the Withun merchant over there by that table, he's a poison dealer, and the rumor is that he's dealing in forbidden alchemy.
He's dealing it for what?
A poison dealer, you hear over here.
He's selling illegal poisons.
Oh. I didn't know there was such thing as illegal poisons.
I didn't know there was such thing as illegal.
I thought
What is
everything's
this
legal
illegal
as
you
long as you
speak
have
of?
enough cash.
That's exactly right. It's just being poor or not poor.
But those are the rumors that you overhear. And not long after, you see that the political dinner ends, and the people go into their own quarters to discuss private matters. As you see them spread out a little. Some of them stay by their tables just to do general chat. And this guy goes up here. The royal Rigel, the head paladin, goes up to his king and stands in guard. And this guy over here goes up to the balcony, and this guy over here goes up here. So you have a free range to explore.
Huh. What do you think,
As
Zebedee?
you see, the king and the temple's been quite busy as people come up to him and talk all kinds of matters in the kingdom. You hear about the refugees once brings up that they don't have enough room to accommodate them. A lot of compromises and such.
So, is this meeting that's happening that we're protecting the king during? Is this just like preliminary conversation?
This is like a preliminary diner, yes.
Okay.
You would
I'm just
assume that they're talking about the major matters in private. This is more of like a like you said, starting conversation.
It's
Okay.
the part.
Pretty much welcome to the meeting. Yes, have some dinner.
Yeah, I get you.
Sure, I get a huge credit from the king that welcome to our meeting, blah 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 blah. But we skip that.
I just wanna sit myself at the table where I can hear the people, and that's all for now.
Yeah, you over here talking about all kinds of like, so about the corn harvest, and then you hear something about something else, and they just keep talking and talking about stuff.
Sure. What are you up to, Zambolini?
I'm going to listen in on the people. Trying to blend in with the crowd, make a bit of small talk. See if anyone isn't actually talking to anyone else and is instead watching the king.
Some of them are watching the king, some of them are talking to each other. You see a couple of that are just enjoying themselves.
Are there any people who look like guests who are just intently watching the king and doing nothing else?
I wonder if I should make you roll anything like a perception for that. Sure, roll me perception to like read the room. Or I guess investigation might work too.
I have Trumpet visible watching the king. Whoever the like next to the king.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you kind of look around, but you cannot really tell apart the people who are just intently watching the king and not doing anything else, and those are who are just looking at the king occasionally or otherwise.
Let's see. I have Krampus looking at the king. Watching Krampus.
It seems that most of them are like just temporary guests for like the first meeting to bring up matters to the king and whatever, because this is like an emergency council, and when that's done, it goes into the like detailed council with all of the priests and the king. So you're just listening in and watching. Well, I guess Beale is still busy driving.
Yeah, that's Krampus. Krampus is
Beale, that was a beautiful roll.
Yeah.
that wasn't it was
You command your Krampus to hide himself near the king and keep a lookout. And he does an excellent job.
I'm sorry, it's a +1, so it's 21. But it's still
a crit.
Still a nat 20.
But alright, you guys kinda just wait around until like each of the people come by and you see the guests that came by finish their meal. You see them come by the king, thank him one by one, and slowly the crowd starts to dissipate as they walk through the exit, as each of them thank the king and leave. So I'll just delete them.
I'm also going to keep my eye on whoever's delivering food to the king. Yeah.
But after the guests leave, nothing interesting out of the ordinary seems to happen, and he's like sighs of relief, and he's like, there's so many people. And he looks upon you and he's like, "Did you see anything there suspicious?"
I asked Crumpus. Does Crumpus see anything suspicious?
He didn't see anything out of the ordinary. It looked like a normal meal to him.
So far, everything seems normal.
Good. Now, it's quite late in the evening. We're gonna soon go to rest. But if you wanna mingle with anybody, I suggest you do so. As tomorrow begins the discussion between me and the priests.
Then we're off to a night of partying and drinking.
Feel
we never get
feel
to
free
that,
to
so.
use my facilities to your needs.
Now, where is the king going?
You see the king and his head paladin head into his own private quarters for rest.
Well, Crumpus is staying with the King Invisible.
Nice, good call.
And I'm going to use Shape Changer. I'm going to tell him to turn into an invisible fighter.
Hello, really sorry. My mum wasn't
There
very
he
well.
is.
Yeah, no problem, man.
We had to clean the whole house and everything because she had an eye infection in both eyes. She's
Yeah, well, that's understandable.
and I left my phone at home, which is my fault. Sorry.
No problem. What has happened so far? They went into that meeting that you agreed to be bodyguards for the king.
Yeah.
And now there's I told them that they can mingle with the priest or whatever they want to do.
Oh, Darkhand, there's a weaponsmith here who deals illegal poisons. So if you want, you can talk to him.
Ooh. Is there
Like
indeed?
that, yeah.
The funny thing is, I think that guy already left, but we can kind of retcon if you want to try and talk to him.
Yeah, I'd like to.
I'll walk with him.
Hang on a minute. Let's just check my character sheet.
I'll walk with him and I guess help him persuade the weaponsmith to sell him.
Yeah.
So, before all of the guests leave, you catching up and you find the guy who they were talking about him, and you stop him. And you see this posh, noble look upon you, and he's like, "Yes."
Yeah.
I have the coins if you have the wares.
You can read now.
Very, very interested in something I heard you have for sale.
Oh, what that would be?
Well, I'm not sure.
Herbs.
Herbs that begin with P, shall we say?
P.
I don't really want to say the word here. That make people feel.
Oh, no. I do not deal with such trash. Such things are beneath me, as I am a fancy noble. I do not dare
Well, you
touch my hands
God,
on such
You better
things.
find some then.
did he just call himself a fancy noble?
Some people's trash is another.
Yes, as you can see, I am finely dressed. More than you, a peasant, with your rags and your cloaks and your fancy red hat.
We're peasants with platinum pieces. So
Yeah, let's just put it this way. If you don't sell what we're looking for, you better find some. And I put my hand on my sword hilt.
Ha, how typical.
Or we can do it this way. You either sell it to us or we'll tell everybody here. Plus the king is here. Do you really want to go through that?
I just want to kill him.
Yeah.
I mean, you can try, but then we're fucked.
I don't have to kill him here and today. We'll just go to his home at night.
As he pulls you to the side and he's like, from the catching eyes of the like cards, and he's like, all right. Where did you hear that?
Don't worry about it.
I'm telepathic.
We could make that a real thing if you wanted to, but
Yeah, if you don't have any, do you want to buy some? We can sell you.
Listen, I do not know where you got this information, but obviously I do not have any of that here.
Obviously not here. No, we need to arrange a meet.
Very well.
and think about it this way: you'll be helping get rid of the blight.
You'll be
Tell
a hero.
me where to meet you and I will send my associate there.
Okay, we'll give him the address where we are.
Where are we at?
That's a good question.
Well, you don't know because it's a secret location currently, so he's asking where do you want to meet him. Well, where do you want to meet his associate so he can sell you this stuff?
We'll come to
How
his
about-
place.
How,
Let's go to
how
his
about
place.
the city where we left off, like where we teleported to here? We can meet nearby there, since there's a teleportation.
Rohan?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Very well. I will send my associate there. Give me the list that you need, and I will make sure that it's there.
There you go. I don't know about poison, so that's all on you.
Oh, I'm gonna look it up now.
Yeah, you guys can look up the poisons now. Or later.
Get something really exotic.
As he kind of walks away after that, after you give him like the shopping list. And
Thank you.
then we go into the previous situation where the king told you to pretty much mingle around before night falls.
So now what? Do we split up? Stay here?
Hang on, let's just take some screenies. One sec. That's one.
Nobody. Do we have our own room?
Sure. It's like over here.
Okay. Oh, right next to the king. Sweet.
Because you're kind of supposed to be his bodyguards, so I guess we can give you that.
I mean, Krampus is there as well, so I can see and hear everything he sees.
Yeah, you just see the king just like relax, take off his crown, take a drink, and just be like, oh, always hate this stuff.
Poisons, there you go.
Yeah, there you go.
Mm.
Yes.
There's a video of Donald Trump putting the chocolate bar on the kid's head on Halloween.
No, I didn't. I'm busy.
It's really funny.
So what do we do until the meeting now, guys?
You have
Well, Ash is
I would say like a couple of hours before like the quote unquote bedtime.
Jesus Christ.
Somebody's getting a whooping.
There's nobody left here.
Yeah, it seems that all of the guests left. Now all you see is the king's, the cards here.
Let us go through.
They look quite stern and vigilant, looking around for any potential threats.
I'll speak to them. Hey, did you guys see any weird people besides us here?
Besides us, that's good.
Hey guys, I'm a potential threat.
I'm a potential threat, but I'm not one.
And he looks upon you and is like, "Sir, I ask you not to disturb me on my job." But no.
Okay. Carry on, soldier. Well, I don't know about you guys, but there's no people here. Seems like they took the food away.
Yeah, there's some leftover food. You still see like the servers like clean up whatever was left there.
Well, we have some time to kill. We should make ourselves look busy.
How would you suggest that?
Zambellini, start singing.
I am a teapot, short and stout.
Oh God, stop.
Here is my handle, and here's my dip.
But alright, if none of you are exactly doing
Thorough performance.
much,
We can throw a performance.
you guys just mingle around amongst each other. You enjoy a couple of extra drinks. You play with your fire. And soon enough, night falls as you see the moon peeking through the glass looking window. You see the priest over here come by and head towards bed. And you hear some other rummaging around. You see the guards kind of shift. You see him heading to his room.
I didn't know we could go outside.
You see this
Probably shouldn't.
woman over here go to her room. And then, like I said, the cards shift, and soon enough it's quite late, and your in character getting a little tired, and do you decide to go to your room, or
Might as well, guys. I have Crumpus watching over the king. If anything's weird happens, as soon as somebody tries to do anything weird in there, I will be alerted and wake you guys up. So it should be relatively safe, unless one of us wants to be a lookout as well.
I can look at it for a little bit if you like. Just to be extra.
I would
Alright.
prefer at least one of us to stay with. In fact, if you would excuse me, I'm going to knock on the door. Your Majesty,
yes?
I realize this is an unorthodox suggestion, but
Replace him. Have him in our
See-
room.
there are certain things I can that would make you more safe. you see, I could erect an impenetrable bubble in the next room in which you could rest. And I could make one of my friends look like you.
Yeah, I'll look like the king. I'll do the replace. I'll do the swap.
I
I could do-
see.
I know the spell as well.
That means the three of you have to stay with where he really is when I'm in that room.
And we all look like the king, just in case.
No, just me in the king's room, and you guys stay in your room with him, protecting his real body. Me and Krampus are in the room. I look like the king. If anybody attacks, they hit me. Then you
That's
come in.
Not a bad idea. Rigel, you're fine with this? And he kind of nods.
I mean, he can ask us again if we're lying. I don't care.
It seems these guys, these people have proved themselves, sire.
Oh, I know alter self. I can make myself look like. I can't.
Very well. We can do that.
Righty
Sure,
then.
Magus can with his makeup.
Didn't you say you know alter self?
Yeah, I know alter self, but doesn't that apply to me?
It only applies to you, yeah.
Yes. Alright, I can put Krampus into the king's clothes and do a little bit of makeup. I do have proficiency in this disguise kit.
Oh, that's smart. Because Krampus, even if he dies, he comes back. And it won't feel like there's a missing person. Because he's been invisible the whole time.
True.
Your Majesty, meet Krampus.
What the blazes?
Oh, he's harmless. He won't
He's a
bite you.
satanic demon. He's gonna eat your soul.
He is not. He's on a tight leash. Don't listen to him. Isn't that right, Krampus?
It is
Either
better not
that
to
or a
ask.
succubus. And I didn't trust myself around a succubus. You should be fucking on this dick.
Very well. We can do that. What is suggested?
Very good then. Then in a side room, I'm going to erect William's tiny hut. That should keep the king safe. Fortunately, I need to stay inside the hut itself.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to do makeup on Krampus. Deception?
It should be a makeup kit thing.
I do have a disguise kit, but I'm honestly not sure how those work in fight.
They're like just makeup.
Yeah, it's like a wig
know-
and makeup.
What I'm asking is how rolls would that work?
Oh, yeah, it's a robe.
You just get a proficiency thing in bluff, I believe, because you're trying to make somebody look something else.
Okay, so it's deception plus proficiency bonus.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
So-
Depends, of course, on what usage you have, but that's the most common one.
So I'm putting Krampus in the king's clothes with a wig on and then doing a bit of makeup. That would be a 27 deception.
Which is funny because he's an imp and the king is actually a fat guy. Well, you do your best and disguise and cover him under the blanket, and now you think that it's pretty well hidden
With a
as
with a 27,
the
even
king.
the king wonders who he is.
At first
Your
glance,
Majesty, you have officially been replaced.
you're quite happy that on first glance somebody would think that the king was sleeping in that bed. Now, if somebody got a second look under the bed, you're quite sure that this illusion of yours is going to be broken.
Oh, please, with the 27, even the king's wife wouldn't notice.
Hmm.
Now, I believe it is time for us to lie. Your Majesty, I bid you good night. I shall watch. But do rest assured that this bubble is quite impenetrable.
Yeah, he goes into the tent and he's like, oh, I haven't been in a tent for... well, never.
Well, it is a novel experience then, to be in a tent inside a room.
But after that, you leave Krampus in the bed. I'll just drag the king over here. Yeah. Rigel stays as the head tour guard, quote unquote. And you guys go to bed. Important question, is all of you sleeping in the tent?
So if we all fit, then yeah.
I mean, we do all fit into the tiny hut, yes.
Just asking.
Yeah. Yeah.
If somebody wants to sleep in their beds inside of the fort.
Why can't we do both?
I mean, we can drag the beds into the tiny hut. There's no problem with that. I mean, sorry, you guys can drag beds into here.
I mean, wasn't there beds already in there?
No, bedrolls.
In the
Keep in
the
mind
beds
that
that
only
they gave us?
9 creatures up to medium size or smaller can fit in that tent apparently. So it's not like you can drag beds inside of it, like 5 of
It
them.
don't matter so much. We sleep uncomfortably for. That's no
yeah,
big
we're
deal.
used to the rugged, so
I mean, that's the life of the adventurer. You gotta be used to that.
yep.
Okay, in that case, that does not happen.
The king is
Kinda
not
cool.
mysteriously assassinated in the night.
I don't know. I was offered quite a bit of money.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I
I mean-
offered him a latte from the Starbucks.
Yeah, that's about what a latte would cost from Starbucks.
I mean, all I'm saying is that we could kill the king, then teleport out of here and nobody would find out until we're gone.
Or
what do we
we
gain?
could put a pair of sunglasses on Krampus and put his arms over our shoulders and do a weekend at Bernie's, but bringing the fake king out of the building.
I mean, with my deception check, we could probably pass off Krampus as the real king for quite a while.
He could pass legislature and everything.
Indeed.
Well, what do we gain from that, though?
No, we're just being smartasses.
Ah, look, I thought it was a good idea. I'm just trying to find.
No, unless we.
If you think that's a good idea, then that's bad.
No, it's
I mean-
not a bad idea if we're staying in town, but we're not staying in town, right?
So
So
if we killed the king and took his place, because I can alter self and just disappear every once in a while on kingly business.
How about we do not threaten the success of the fight against the Blight with sudden regicide?
Fine, we can wait.
sudden regicide's always been one of my dreams, though.
Let's put that on a back burner, shall we?
Okay, for now.
That's
for
the
now.
backup plan when everything else fails.
Yeah,
Sudden
like if the
regicide.
king doesn't want to help us kill the blight, then we take his place.
Indeed.
That's a good one.
Okay, in that case, well, let's skip straight into that. What happens during the night?
Sorry, we ruined your plans.
Well, not really. This is gonna... this portion is gonna happen regardless. You're just not gonna miss a lovely conversation. But
First, we didn't plans yet.
actually, let me do something else with these guys.
So nobody try to go into the king's chamber?
No.
But during the night, as you sleeping in your tent, you hear like this quite a loud noise. I assume that you can still hear stuff through the tent.
Yes.
You hear like this massive stone almost like break.
I mean, I would know because Krampus would tell. Where's it coming from?
Within the left side, you hear like this huge crash.
So in
And
like around here?
no, way to the left. And let me describe a little.
So
Yeah.
it wasn't in the room next to us. I was just making sure Krampus heard anything.
Yeah.
Or he was
All of you hear it. It's so loud. But you hear like this crash that just suddenly wakes you up.
Damn it.
And you hurry to put on your gear. And you wake up and quickly rush out of the door.
I stay with the king inside of the hut.
Okay, you stay inside of the hut.
Because that hut drops the moment I leave it.
Yeah, you stay there. I'm going to...
Let me actually do this so you guys be like together over there. And let me hide this area over here because you can't see it right now. And let me just don't move your tokens yet. Yes, I'm gonna set up a few things over here. Okay, let's just do that. Okay. So, somebody stays in the tent.
Inside of the dome, yes.
Okay, Ash, Beal, and Darkhand. What is your decision to do?
I'm gonna charge out into the area where the...
Okay.
So, we heard a crash. We're out here.
Over here.
Well, yeah. We heard a crash. Now we're outside. Krampus is going to stay in the room. Does this guy know? Wait, yeah, he knows that the king's not in.
Yeah, he's like, go, I'll protect the quote-unquote king.
Okay, good. So after that, I'm going to cast Mel's Meteor. That is my response. What are you going to do, Darkhead? Oh, he's on mute. Not sure if you're talking, but you're on mute.
I'm not sure because the crash outside could be either someone coming in from the outside or a diversion to get us to go outside while somebody hits him inside. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you guys can all wait inside if you want while I go check.
Somebody go out and have a look. The rest of us stay near the king.
Yeah, I'm already charging out. My character's already racing out there.
I guess I'll move your token here a little.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
I mean, you can do that yourself, but yeah, you rush.
I know, I wasn't sure which direction it was.
To the like over here.
How high is the ceiling?
You open the door and
How high is the ceiling?
the ceiling is like 30 feet up.
Okay, I'll go up 25 feet. Crossbows out and loaded and poisoned.
You open the door and you see raids fighting the guards in front of you. You see quite a number of them. They seem to be overwhelming the guards. As you see far ahead of you, you see a wall, a portion of the wall was busted down. As you see monsters pouring out of it.
Is this door open?
That's a wall, but this door is now open. The white blocks are doors.
I'm going to fly over here so I can see. What, this thing, the white?
Yeah, that one is a wraith. The wraiths turn their head towards you.
What's that?
I'm gonna put myself so I'm standing in the doorway
What's
mostly.
that?
It's a
Thing in the
wraith.
red. A wraith. Okay, undead. Still takes damage though. I'll save my poison. Unpoisoned, it won't
It
work.
seems that the smaller wraiths, you have seen them before. They seem to be almost like a silvery knight type. They don't seem quite as undead as the other ones, but these guys, they look like a proper shade. It seems that whatever humanity they had left in them is gone.
Let's just try and keep them bottled up in this room, I think.
As there's nothing more than a wraith left.
Have I got line of sight of this one?
Yeah.
Give
You
it
have
some
line
bolts.
of sight upon this tree here.
So, as I step into that doorway, I just want to go, gentlemen, gentlemen, gentlemen. I believe you're here for the king. How much money do you have?
It seems to not respond. It seems
Can I
that
get some bolts into this
are
one before we
hostile.
start initiative? I'll start the combat and then I can hit him before we...
Yeah, let's roll initiative. Question, am I Zamboni gonna take part?
Zambolini's staying with the king.
Okay,
Yeah,
in
that's
that case,
very little he can do.
I will do a slightly occasional fix, and you see Rigel pick up his weapon and ready himself for battle. Let me find his sheet really quick.
What class is he? I can't remember. Is he a paladin?
He is a paladin.
Oh,
Two
good.
paladins.
2 paladins and lots of undead.
Oh yeah, but I'm not very.
I mean, he's not amazing. I'm using pretty much your challenge rating. He is kind of a critical, quote-unquote critical NPC, so he can only be downed.
Yeah, I'm just thinking about the holy a bit. Not really the detail.
Obviously, if you
building-
were to fight him, he would be like at higher levels. He would gain a few levels himself, but for now, he just kind of sucks. Alright, everybody, roll me initiative.
My sheet's being weird, not popping. There we go.
Okay, let's go.
These guards are not a part of the combat, they're fighting more of the raids. Their initiative is d20 plus 2. $16. 5. 3. And what's your initiative? The same. Okay. 19 and 9. And the same. Alright. You see the dark literally figure here move up. Let's see. What shall you do? Okay, he is incomparably. He can. It's a good idea to go in front of the door, but they can go through walls.
That's not very polite.
They can go through walls. Oh shit.
I mean, what do you think that rates?
Where are all the bloody clerics who are supposed to be meeting the king? That's what I want to know.
Sleeping.
Little busy.
Molesting children, like normal.
Or
Yeah,
that.
probably.
Oh, that's what Lipo's doing.
But
Busy
just
with
to
the
be
cowboy.
kind, I'm gonna go after your tank. As he moves in front of you. And he picks up his weapon. It's close with the dark mist and he swings it with life drain. You gotta make me a wisdom saving throw DC 14.
He doesn't have to hit me. It just DC 14 wisdom.
Yep.
That bastard. Uh-oh.
Me not so smart today.
I just realized that the music that we had going on had like helicopters and whatever. Okay. No, I don't. What damage do you do? Okay. You'll take 20 necrotic damage as your life is being drained away.
That's not very polite. Okay.
As you see Rigel move up and prepare some kind of an attack. Because you're blocking the way.
Okay. So that's the one that just hit Ash, the full wraith, yeah?
Yes.
That's the little one.
Yeah, those are the little ones.
I'll take the little one. That'll do.
19, yes, that would be a hit.
That's a 12.
Even with their scale mail, that's easily a hit.
Excellent.
Okay, 12 damage.
16. 25.
No, that's not 12 damage, that's 12 to hit.
Oh, right, okay, yeah.
But okay, 16 damage. The secondary attack would be, if it's a 12 the result, that would be a miss.
That's what I thought. I wondered why you said it was a hit.
The 19 is a hit though. And
Yeah,
you
so
deal
one hit.
16 damage.
Yeah.
16. And he is damaged quite a bit. Alright, you have a move action left.
And a bonus.
I
Go
got
back towards the king.
He's gonna use the bonus action for the multiple attacks, I believe.
Yeah, yeah. No, I think I'll stay where I am because I want to make this a bottleneck, even if they can come.
But it won't be a bottleneck because they'll just go through the wall around
That's
you.
what I mean. I can, if I no, say I'll fly over here. Yeah, I can still get them.
Yeah, you can get them no matter where they go, though, right?
I can cover this area.
In
Okay.
fact,
And I'm near the
since
door as
you
well.
were talking about them going through walls, he will come through the wall. He's gonna come try to come after you, but you see Rigel stop him. As Rigel picks up his great sword. He's not your typical paladin. As he swings it with a hefty blow and hits.
Damn. 11?
And he'll
Sounds like he is a typical paladin.
and he'll deal quite a little damage. 14 damage to the Wraith. As he yells for Tempest.
Poor Wraith. Feel bad for him.
Well, I did try to offer them what they wanted for some money, but they didn't listen. I think this is just a negotiation tactic on their part.
Alright, so. I'm gonna help.
Quote Obi-Wan, you're right. Those were some short negotiations.
I'm going to place a. Here it is. Flaming Spear. Third. That.
Well,
See?
hey, I think your macro is a little broken.
Weird. Let me see if I can. I don't know why it doesn't describe it.
If you're in the air, you might have cover on those. You might have visual on these. Be able to say drop something there that's pretty nasty.
Okay, let's put in a flaming spear.
Yeah. it's
And
gonna be-
you put it where?
Wait, here.
Are you sure? Oh yeah, put it there.
Let me
Oh,
see.
yes,
Well,
also
if you move
one.
up here, yeah, then you could.
Yeah.
When they get in the room, put one near the king's door as well.
So,
Okay, 5 foot flame of fear appears and up against any creature that ends its turn there. Okay, I assume that it still does some kind of attack at the start.
Yeah, it does that 2 damage. I rolled a 2.
Oh, it just deals 2 damage and that's it?
Well, yeah, this turn, and then every turn after that, I throw 2d6 for a fire damage.
Well, thankfully the minor raids do not have that much HP, considering they're just pretty much lame mooks that I'm throwing at you.
And then I
on the
also...
big wraith, 2 damage. Oh, never mind, the big traits don't have that much HP either. Huh. I'm always stunned the amount of HP that on the same location.
Yep.
Dex saving throw, Dex saving throw. Do they have any advantage or resistances against fire? Nope. So that's 4 damage and 6 damage, so 10 damage both.
Yep.
Not bad.
That
Alright. This guy, he will start his turn in your thingy. Was it only at the end of the turn?
it's the end of the turn.
Okay. He will move through the wall. He'll enter Rigel's thingy, but does not provoke. So, hold on. 20 feet, 15, 20, 25. Move over here. As I'm gonna go after the two of ya. Well, all I can hit is Dark Hand. But I'm gonna be in the kind, and I'm gonna do a multi-attack. One of them is gonna be against Rigel, the head paladin, and one of them is gonna be against you, Dark Hand.
I'm 20 foot up in the air. How's he going to do that?
Good. I forgot about that. Alright. In that case, he'll just, for now, swing twice at the paladin.
That'll do. Thank you. I can live with that.
Okay, let's see. Advantage, hit, and a crit.
Oh shit.
Okay. You're so lucky that you avoided that crit now.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Well, okay, the damage isn't super amazing.
God, that idea for boots was such a good idea. Becoming so handy. I love it.
Okay, first of all, he'll take 11 slashing damage plus 4d6 necrotic damage. So that's at 31 damage from the other guy, and the one who crit.
Man,
17. 27. So 31 plus 27. Which would bring his total to 58 damage on Rigel.
Ow, fuck.
I would have almost died.
As
Yeah,
he
that would-
screams in pain.
Hurt a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you're like, they don't do that much damage.
That's the thing.
I like it.
Yeah, you might be a little... Actually, hold on. Did I calculate the damage wrong? 21 plus 10 plus 7 plus 10. 60 damage, actually, now that I look at that again.
Yeah, 'cause
Oh, that's much better.
crits are doubled.
But does it double the 46? I doubt it.
It doubles everything except for the modifier.
Yeah, it doubles everything.
Okay.
except for the modifier.
Extra 18 damage as he's definitely bloodied now.
This is good. This is good. That way, when we kill everything, they be like, "Oh shit." You know.
Alright, Ash, you see a fireball and a wraith next to you.
Okay. Well, let's kill this wraith. Hold on a second here. Where's my character sheet? There it is. Doo-doo-doo.
That's
Ooh.
a good old botch.
That's a horrible, horrible miss.
That's a
Let's-
bad time to botch.
There's never a good time to botch. Okay. Let's do my extra attack here.
What's the botch thing?
Well, let's see. 20.
Oh yeah.
You lose your balance while attacking. You fall prone and your movement is reduced to 0.
Sorry, 0?
It's for the rest of the turn.
That's fine. Can I still take my second attack?
Tell
then?
you
My
what,
movement
I
is-
will let you take that attack. Even with disadvantage, it doesn't matter.
it's still a beautiful hit. So let's do that damage plus 1d8. Sorry. Plus, I'm going to use one of my spell slots to do a Divine Smite at level 2, which will be, 3d8 extra. So, 23 damage to him.
Remind me, is that radiant?
It is, actually.
You double that.
12 of it. Yeah, so it's 24 plus 7 plus 35.
Okay, 35. As you see your radiant damage burn the unholy creature. For additional damage.
How badly does that seem to hurt him? Quite a bit or a little?
Quite a bit!
Nice.
He's not happy.
He's not happy.
You don't mess with the power of my god. You know, I'm just.
Well, that was your turn since you can't move.
That was my turn, yes.
You say that
Alright. You know what? I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna be that dumb guy who's gonna try to hit Ash with their crappy ass attacks.
See, that's just it, right? These characters, we haven't fought them before. They don't know my armor class, so they would do it.
I know. I mean, you have fought these particular monsters before, and they didn't stand much of a chance then.
To be
But
fair,
hey,
you do look like a walking tank.
A lying tank, actually.
he has his long sword and +7 to hit, and he has advantage. He has a chance.
He does.
Don't knock it.
He has a chance.
Alright, multi-attack, which allows him... Fuck, 3 longsword attacks. Okay. Here we go. 1.
So he's gonna hit then.
Miss.
So the first is a miss.
The second one. 25 would be a hit.
The second one's a hit. Let's do the third one.
Third one. 26.
Oh,
2 hits. I'm impressed.
Now you're gonna be probably a little disappointed by their damage, but hey, like I said, they're mooks.
Is their damage 12?
Yes!
Nice. Okay. I suppose I could take that.
They don't have any... they sacrifice damage for that. They get the roll 3 times.
Yeah.
And
Okay, done.
You know what, this guy... 5, 10... Hold on. Did he take damage when he moves into the... No, I don't think so.
he takes damage at the end,
15...
so he has to take damage.
Yeah, he just moved his turn, so...
Yeah, he takes fire damage.
Oh, okay. What is it, 2d6?
Yeah, I'll roll.
So he'll move over here. And you're the only one, Ash, that he can really hit right now. So let's do the same advantage thing. So he'll take 6 fire damage. And he's full HP. So 6 fire damage. And let's go after Ash. 1 is 24 a hit.
It meets.
Yeah, 1 hits.
Okay. The second roll, 20, well, crit. And then the third one.
What are you... Holy jeez.
So the 24.
It's time I buy more armor.
No.
So let's see, the first hit, the crit, with the extra d8, 8, and then the last hit. So that's 11, 4, 4, and 10, 29.
Did you double?
29 damage. Let's see here. Okay. Taken.
So, are you close to dead yet?
I'm fairly hurt. I'm past bloodied, but I'm not quite close to dead yet.
Alright. He has to try and recharge his life drain, so hope he doesn't get that. He does not. I hit the pick on you, you realize that, right?
He's the tank. That's his job.
Thank God it's not every bloody round he has to be charging.
And every single fucker of these fuckers has a multi-attack, of course. Okay.
Anything in inventory that's nasty. Anyway.
Dark Sword with 2 attacks. And you have to be fucking pro. This is just, I'm killing you right now.
Oh fuck! I've got the wrong kind of grenades. I bought smoke grenades.
Okay, only 1 hit. The problem is that 1 hit is gonna hurt like hell.
Grit them teeth.
5 slashing and 46 necrotic. 15.
What?
Yep. Dark.
Bastard.
Yeah.
Have tempted to reduce that to 3d6, so you'll actually live.
So 20 points total.
Yep.
Bastard.
Goodbye.
Is that this guy?
This guy.
How did he get to me? Has he got a missile weapon or
No,
something?
Ash.
Oh,
Not
Ash.
you.
I'm
Oh, God,
picking
no.
on Ash.
Fuck for that.
I'll save you.
Sorry, did you say I had more damage, or what was
Yeah, you
that?
just took 20 more damage, buddy.
If I were you, I'd be
Oh.
flying and floating around and hitting them and staying on the ground. You're gonna get hammered.
Okay. Now I'm bloodied beyond bloodied.
Okay, Rigel, who is not happy that he just got hit. Last turn. You see him pick up his greatsword and he goes for a sweeping strike, which allows him to attack all of the enemies within his range, which is all 3 of them.
Come on, man, go for it.
Oh, he can use multi-attack on top of that. Okay, cool. That will allow him 2 extra attacks. Okay, let's start with the sweeping strike. Hit, and miss on the big guy. Let me do damage. D12 plus 5. 8, 10, and D6s on top of that. And then he'll try his multi-attack twice on the big wraith. 18 and 31.
Oh, crit. Nice one, mate. Well done.
Let me double check the AC on the big wraith. Okay, all of the way, yeah. 18 is 8. Okay, as he yells, "For King Thomas!" And D6 is on top of those, and maximize the D12, and another D6 on top of that. Okay, now I just gotta calculate it all. Fuck, he dealt a lot of damage. Okay, so let's see. 8 and
One of those all right. Close
8
to death now.
and 1. So 9 damage on that guy. 10 and 3, so 13 damage on that guy. I believe he might be bloodied. then finally the big wraith. He took a total of 9, 10, 5, 4,
29.
and 3. 31.
No, that's 32.
Okay, 32. Which I believe he might be bloodied. In fact, actually, hold on. He is a paladin. He does radiant damage. How much? You know what? I'll just give him Ash's paladin thingy, which is a 3d8.
Yeah, if he's doing Divine Smite and he's doing it at level 2, it's a 3d8.
Which is a 19, double that.
It's 38.
38. Yeah, that wraith here is almost dead.
Damn.
So he's almost down.
Yeah, he's almost down.
I'll stick a bolt in him then.
Alright, Dark Hand.
1 bolt for this one. That's a hit.
Yep. And I was gonna cast that heal.
14.
Yeah, he's dead.
He's dead. Good. Which is the one of these two that I hit earlier?
Both
Is
of
it this
them
one?
are now damaged. This one looks a little bit more weaker.
1 bolt for this one then. That's a hit.
Okay, yep, that's a hit.
10.
Yeah, you shoot him with your bolt. It's a lot more damage now.
Not quite down yet.
No, he does have some vigor left to him, but you can see him slowly... Well, not even slowly, he's quite close to being downed. Are you gonna move?
No, I'll stay where I am.
Okay.
I'll be where I am.
It's not like I can't do much against you anyways.
20 foot up in the air with a really good AC will do me, thank you. Plus I've got
Alright, they have longbows, but honestly at this point, fuck that.
Yeah.
So, since Beal is not flying, I'm gonna take the chance and he's gonna provoke. From Rigel.
Hang on, he's passing me. That's a target of... Is that an opportunity attack?
Yeah,
Not
that's what he said.
technically since you're flying above him.
Oh, yeah. You have to be in melee range for technically, yeah.
But when he passes me, I will be in range. When he's there.
Rigel is, can smack him,
Yeah.
which he deals a lot more damage to him. As he yells, go back!
Also radiant damage?
And no, this would be just slashing.
Oh, so he doesn't like glow. Huh?
No, he
14.
only has the, what is it called, the Paladin's thingy-mo-jig.
But it does what?
Radiant damage. The Paladin's,
Divine Smite.
Alright, Bill, he has a spear. He is gonna try and multi-attack you twice. Because that's all that spear can do. 24 and a 10.
Only one would hit.
Which one?
That first one.
10. Somehow the 24 misses.
That's how much damage you take.
Okay, you'll take 11 piercing. And it's your turn.
Kill it, please.
All right. These are my fave. I am going to.
Okay, yeah. Twins, spell it. Eldritch Blast. Oh, only if you had advantage.
Still good enough.
Okay, who are you bolting? Blasting? Okay, the guy in front of you. Okay, roll damage. And dead.
And as my bonus action,
Yeah.
I'm not done. My
On.
If you twinned that blaster, can't you blast this one?
No.
Okay.
Okay, on those
Oh wait,
two.
never mind. Sorry, right here because there is a wall there.
Yeah, that wall would have. I was just gonna say that wall would have been impossible.
Yeah, so you're better off putting the twin on that one.
Okay, save intro, save intro, save intro, save intro. So each
One
of them
makes
just take half of those, which would be 9 and. Come on, calculator. So 4 damage and then the 9. 13 each.
There was did you get for? Let's see, 8 total damage. Or am I counting? Because it's hurting 2 of them.
Yep, yep. I got both of them. Both of them took the 13 damage.
Okay.
Are you done?
Yep, that ends my turn.
Okay. Ash, your movement is back to normal.
There's a few different things I can do here, but I should probably just fight, even though I'm gonna fall next round. But I should just do it anyway. I'm gonna attack the little one again. Here's with the first hit.
I assume that first you use your move action to get up.
Yes. I am used to laying on the ground, but I'm usually drunk at the time, so I'll use half my movement to stand up, and that's my. Ooh, it's a crit on the little one. So there's that. So it's 11. 1d8. Oh, such horrible rolling. Now, hold on, let me decide.
Well, that's
okay, I'm gonna use
doubled
a
it 1d8 too on a crit actually.
It should be, yeah.
It's already
So-
doubled though. Oh
No, not the second one isn't. So 7,
So 11,
so
12,
18 damage.
18.
And I will waste, let's waste,
And
Divine
obviously
Smite on
the
him.
crit roll, whatever that does.
Yeah, but let's waste a Divine Smite on him as well. And which means, and since the Divine Smite's gonna be doubled, so roll 6d6. And now that's 17 damage, but it's radiant, so that's 34 more damage, right?
Only if they're, these guys aren't exactly weak against Radiant. So I wish D&D had like a system instead of taking double damage, you would take like 1/2 more of the damage.
Okay, well, 18 and 18 is 35, half of 7. It would be about 42 if you did that.
42. Okay.
42 total damage.
Okay, thank you. He is quite bloody.
Okay, now my second attack.
Hold on. Roll me the crit on the crit table
Oh
at
yes,
D100.
that's right. A
Ooh,
92.
92. You strike with extreme force. Roll additional set of dice above and beyond your normal critical roll, and the target suffers 1 unit of exhaustion.
So 2 extra sets of dice instead.
Yeah, 2 extra more dice.
Nice.
So just okay, 2 more dice.
So the sword damage and an extra D8 on top of that. So 2D8 pretty much
Okay.
more damage.
There you go. So 13 more damage to him then.
And I'm not actually quite certain what exhaustion did. So I'm just gonna give him a -2 to everything. Okay, second hit.
Okay. So that guy's still not dead. I'm impressed.
He had a lot of HP.
So now I'm gonna do roll the 1d8. Actually, not yet. Hold on. Let's do the damage. Plus roll 1d8 for the sword being magical. So that's 21. But I'm gonna use a lower level 1
dead.
smite, which is no, I won't even use it. You just told me he's dead. So okay, he's dead.
Oh damn.
And that ends my turn.
Okay. I mean, unless you can use the smite against this guy, but I doubt it.
I can't. No.
Okay, this guy who's between a rock and a hard place, because there's Ash and there's Tempest and they're flanking him. Thank you. Disadvantage. Well, it doesn't matter anyways anymore because he's dead. But thank you for looking him that up. He's kind of boned.
A bone.
Boned like fucked.
Let's see, does he have a spear or a longsword? Oh, right, he had a longsword. So, tell you what, he has a multi-attack. Let's go with... You know what, let's see. Rigel, Ash. He's gonna take the both of you on.
Excellent.
He got balls of steel. Alright, Rigel. I believe that's a hit. He's just getting boned. And Ash. And hold on, did that roll correctly? I believe so. And Ash miss. But on Rigel, doesn't is anybody else getting a goal? At least I'm getting an echo. And I'll guess he'll go ahead and Ash and take an up attack.
Okay. Do. Where did it go? There we go. That's a hit.
It is a match.
And then roll 1d8. So it's 9 damage.
It's interesting that they technically have shields, but it doesn't count up to their AC.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Otherwise they would have 18 AC. Yeah, he did not like that too much. Okay, it's this guy, let's see. Recharge. Yes! Guess what, Mr. Badass of Ash? Make me a wisdom saving throw DC 14.
Oh yeah, you think you're gonna get away with this one, do you?
Maybe. Ah, match, damn it. And you don't even take half.
Nice, because if I did, I'd be down.
Ooh. Okay, Rigel. Show us your super multi-attack with 3 great swords. At least I'm rolling horribly with the NPC. So, 19 damage. Which would leave him bloodied, I believe. Okay, Dark Hand.
This one first is going to get a bolt. 17.
Would be a hit.
Takes 16 damage. Sorry. 17 damage. I rolled it twice. I hit it twice by mistake.
16, okay.
16's fine.
I mean, that's what I see on my screen, so I'm gonna use that.
Is he still up?
Yeah.
Bastard. Take another one. That hits.
I mean, you can obviously tell that his form is...
Another 16 points.
You
Must
lucky
be down.
bastard. Barely. He was almost full HP before Ash's drop attack.
He'll go down soon. It's not an issue. I thought I'd drop him this round.
I assume, in fact, Beal is gonna finish him off. Just watch Beal do, like, I don't know, another electric blast.
Yeah, I guess I could kill him.
To be fair, I don't know if one would be enough.
One would be enough?
I'm not sure if one would be enough. It could be if you roll, hold on, what is it, 2d10? Okay, well, not gonna say exactly, but it's somewhere around those ballpark.
Okay, so I want to move somewhere around here so I can see him and see him.
Okay, yeah.
I'm going to... do that with first.
Ooh, 15 would be
15
a
hit?
miss.
Oh, it missed. Well, thank goodness I have another one.
That hits.
29 would be definitely a hit.
Okay.
13, okay, not quite enough. What?
Not dead yet.
Not dead yet.
Fucking hell.
Ashes, Dark Hand's 20 feet up in the air, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Good.
So if you're going to blast him with something, or get me, you're up.
Yep. That's exactly my idea. My last 2 meters.
Oh, I assume over here, so you don't hit your NPC friend.
Yeah.
Yeah, 11.
Who has done himself? Honestly, pretty decent in
Oh,
this
he
fight.
makes it.
So half of 5,
8.
2,
Oh.
and 8. Yeah, you're correct. Is with 1 HP, guys.
Um,
Done?
Yep, I'm done.
Ash,
Oh, Ash. Ash is gonna get to finish the job.
you're gonna take up. Attack from this guy?
It's
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
Oh, wait a sec. Hold on a sec. Oh, there's more than one guy left. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you
I'm not
were
doing that.
standing
I'm not
there,
doing that.
and if you move there, you're gonna take a nope.
No, I'm not doing that. I'm attacking the guy beside me,
Okay,
and I
well,
missed him. I
11 would
take
be
it
a miss.
because I already rolled. Okay. My extra attack. Hold on a second.
watch that.
That's a hit.
Okay, and then
He
so
can't
let's do
do anything about that.
12. Roll 1d8.
12.
So that's 19, but I'm not done. I'm going to spend one of my level 1 spell slots. So roll 2d8. But you said radiant double, or does one and
The
a half on
radiant
these?
doubles on these guys.
Okay, so I'm just going to roll 4d8. Is that okay? Is that fine?
Sure.
Instead of 2d8. So 19 plus 14. That's 33 damage to him.
He is almost done.
Okay, that ends my turn.
Okay, this guy, I would love to hit Nagus up there, but I can't, you fucking bastard. I don't wanna...
As I ever made those boots.
So,
absolutely love
I
them.
guess I'm just gonna slash my own NPC 3 times. I have no other choice. Oh wow, he missed all of them. Okay, recharge. He does. Guess what, Ash?
He attacks me.
Wisdom save!
Oh, you think you can get away with that trick on me?
Yeah,
You think so?
he does. He wants some of
Oh,
his
that's-
life back that you stole.
Oh,
He gets away with it.
Ooh. 66 necrotic. You're gonna go down.
And I am now unconscious. Is that the first time?
Yes!
that's the first
Yes!
time.
Not bad.
As he regains half of that damage.
It's not much.
10. Alright, Rigel. Actually, he'll move up to, let's say, here. Because he thinks you're dead. That nice. Okay, Rigel, show us why they call you the Tempest Knight. Okay, well, first of all, he'll kill the little guy. And then he'll damage the big guy. Which he might actually kill. 8. Not quite. Since he just healed. Alright, Dark Hand.
Okay. He's dead. Right, I'm gonna get this one then. There you go. First one. Oh, fuck.
Yep, miss.
That's a hit.
Yep, that's a hit.
13.
13 damage. Which is enough to kill him. As you see no more creatures around. Well, nearby you. You still see some light fighting ahead of you.
Right, bonus action. 2, 3.
But for now, like, the encounter is like, quote-unquote, over.
What about these?
Don't mind those guys yet. Well, at all, pretty much.
Alright. Well, I'm going to go over to Ash.
Because
and
they've been
give-
fighting these cards. But Rachel and Pill pull Ash into your room, and you close the door.
Sorry, what was that for Beal?
A healing potion.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. You heal from 0.
Perfect.
As you.
Now that I'm awake and conscious, I use all my lay on hands points and heal myself a little bit further to 40 more 40 more health. Thank you very much, Beal.
You're welcome.
But yeah, you still hear the battle raging on. But for now, you seem to be safe.
Okay, so what the hell's going on? Ash, are you okay?
I just took a little dirt nap. You guys, you didn't need me there, did you? I just need a little rest.
I'm going to ask Rigel. Somebody should heal Rigel, by the way.
He has his own lay on hands.
Okay.
Quickly, I mean, he doesn't have in his NPC sheet.
Two people are talking.
What does the lay on hands do quickly?
It's instant heal. He only gets so many points. He gets 5 hit points per level. He can spend it in any way he wants.
Okay. So 5 HP per level. Got it. Thank you.
No problem.
Okay, so there's more of those wraiths out there. We got hit pretty hard. I might call Krampus, but if we do that, then they'll know that the king's not really in his room.
Did somebody say that they were asking Rigel something?
Yeah, I wanted to ask Rigel. We better check on the king, make sure he's okay.
Good idea.
You go to the
You there
fake
that
king.
I hold the doors.
You find Zambolini has been murdered inside of the bubble.
Yeah, I just
King is
didn't
also
tell
dead.
you at all, Holler. How did you know?
We celebrate.
No, you open the door and you see that there's still Zambolini's tiny hut.
So Ash got really hurt. There's a bunch of wraiths and demons out here, or whatever the hell they're called. I think we should wipe them all out, or do you think we should move the king?
I don't know how much more are there out there. Can Krampus find out? Because if there's the same amount again, we might die.
Yeah,
For
I
as
guess
long
I
as we
can.
remain here, the king is safe. If we move him, then he becomes attackable.
Okay, then we'll just clear out the area.
Well, let me actually do a couple.
Thing is, if you want to clear the area, and we also want to keep the king safe at the same time, you will still have to fight without me.
Yeah. Shit.
Okay.
The king safe is with us. So
Oh, yes. Personal car.
I'm gonna have to pull Krampus out then.
Does anybody else have a way for us without pulling Krampus out to see what's going on in the hallway? Nobody's
can
got a
turn
pet
invisible.
that they can send?
I can turn invisible.
I thought we all had a bunch of pets.
You do have a bunch
Yeah.
of pets.
I have a lion,
I
but he's
don't.
pretty weak.
Well, he doesn't really have to fight
Cast
unless it'll kill him
invisibility on
permanently.
someone. While I can't cast spells through this bubble, spells still persist after you leave the bubble.
Okay, then yeah, I'm casting Bubbles. Come on out, Bubbles. Been a while. And where is that spell?
So, would anybody like to have regular or greater invisibility?
I can cast invisibility.
Let's save the invisibility for if we have to retreat. for now because he does have bubbles that he's pulling out. Is greater invisibility one person or is it a group?
It's one.
It's one person, and I don't think you can upcast it for more. Also, greater invisibility only lasts 1 minute.
In 3.5, I believe there's an option to cast it for a full party. Maybe.
I'm pretty sure that invisibility itself has the option, just not greater invisibility.
It's alright.
At least that used to be a thing
I have
in
close up.
DDO when I played it.
Thing is, I can only cast invisibility at its base level because I'm casting it through the DOS loot.
Okay, you cast invisibility on yourself.
No, on.
Okay, you cast it on the kitty cat.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
He's going to be my eyes and ears.
Okay. It's not gonna last forever, but yeah.
It's invisible.
No, it's only got to last long enough for him to go in, look around, and get out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me move these corpses. I believe your flaming spear would be gone to you. But yeah,
Yeah.
you open the door for it, and you still see that the battle is raging, and you see that it's currently like on a tie here. You see that the guards are not making much progress, but neither are the monsters. It seems that they are mostly evenly matched.
Is there another way out of here?
There's these two doors, and this door.
Go up.
Yeah, you open that door, and you find, far as you can tell, a empty room.
And what about this door?
That's to like a balcony.
Yeah. Out the balcony.
Well, it's just you stare into the great distances of Kingdom of the... no, what is it called? I always forget what is it called. 5 Sunset Feet. You see like the beautiful
I'm just trying to get
mountains,
from-
and you see beautiful hill ridges and whatever.
I'm just trying to get my line like around here. That way he doesn't have to broke him trying to slide
If
through.
you go through here, you're gonna fall about 100 feet down.
Oh shit! No.
Yeah,
That's not
you're
good.
on a gigantic ass mountain.
Oh,
And that's a
okay.
balcony. So if you wanna get your lion through there, guess what? It's a 100 feet drop at least.
Well, shit.
Uh,
I'm invisible, so even if I slide by, it shouldn't.
you
provoke-
can slowly tell that the cards are starting to win a little as they're taking advantage.
Alright, I'm here.
Hold on. You see that they're outnumbered in this room. But you look and ignore that wall. That was just there for if you were gonna explore around. But you see the hole taken into a deep abyss where you can hear a little bit more sounds coming from.
So there is a hole down there.
And there's shit down there as well.
Is this a wall?
That's a wall.
Okay.
Here. Let me actually reveal that whole area to you.
Might be an idea to tell Beale, and it can drop something very big and explosive down the hole. Or they come up. Because they probably will come up now.
It doesn't sound like what you're experiencing through the lion. You don't hear like there's people coming more from here. It seems that this was the main bulk of the force.
So I don't hear anything over here.
You
Okay.
hear some like rummaging them around, but it doesn't like sound like there's gonna be a secondary wave.
All right, so come on back, line. All right, so it seems there's just two more raids down there. The guards seem like they have it under control, but there is this weird hole. I think we should go check it out.
Probably just rats or something.
It sounded more weird.
When is it ever just rats?
Well, drop something down there. Drop something big and explosive down there. See what happens.
I mean, level one, it's always just rats.
That's the plan.
Yeah, I guess at level 1 it might be just rats.
Like throwing a grenade down there, that'd do it. Just rats.
No, I was
Rats.
planning on.
They'll be annoyed and they'll come out and get us, and then we can deal with it.
Let me see if that fight has concluded when you come back. Not quite. You come back and you see that the guards have taken a small pounding, as one of them more have died. Well, two of them.
Wrong button. I'm sorry. What do you got? It's taking these guys so long.
Okay. You don't even need to do damage. You go in and shoot this guy, and this guy like tanks you, and he turns side to this guy, and they teamwork. Use teamwork and kill it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And you see this guy open the door over here into the what seems to be more sleeping quarters, and you see them start fighting 3-on-1 against one of those bigger raids.
Yeah. I think they'll be alright. This is.
Hold on, let me actually make that trouble bigger, because that's supposed to be like a broken down wall.
And there's like a hole in the ground?
Well, it's like a pathway heading downwards deep into the mountain. There is like a small hole in the map that I put in there to represent that the wall was busted down.
Okay.
But deep within the pathway over here, if you can see my measuring tool, far from within the mountain, you still hear some rummaging coming through, even with your passive perception.
So if I hear rummaging, I'm gonna yell, "Come out before I blow you guys up."
You hear no response.
Okay.
It echoes a little through the chambers, but you hear no response. But you still hear the... You cast your explosion spell far as you can tell. You see quite a big explosion, narrowed by whatever protection these old halls have to them, as it narrows down in the pathway, and you see a light, and then the light after a second disappears. You hear a couple of screams in pain.
Seems like they're hurt.
But aside that, you do not seem to hear any other response. Let's see. You look behind, and one of the guards was killed fighting the big wraith. But as revenge, you see the guards overwhelm him, and they open the door into the dining hall. Actually, take over here. You see them go over through this door over here, as that one opens. And you hear more fighting coming inside.
Seems like there's demons all over the place. So I seem to hurt the ones down there. What are you gonna do, Ash? Do you want to sit this one out?
Are you 100 feet down? Is that what he's saying?
No, it's not 100 feet down. It's just like this pathway seems to go a long distance.
Okay. We should theoretically clear it out, but we should also be protecting the king. And we're also pretty wounded, so that's 2 reasons for us to not go that way.
Okay.
It's up to you, though.
Yeah, I guess. But how long are we gonna protect the king? Is there backup coming? Are we gonna have to clear out these guys eventually?
I mean, if worst comes to worst, we can just evacuate him back to Rome, right?
That's what
Or
I'm
to the
thinking of
Wizard's
doing.
Tower.
That's what I'm thinking of doing, but
As you hear from the dining room, you hear the sounds of battle quiet down after a little bit as you're discussing between amongst each other.
shot something down there and heard it, and it hasn't come back up. So I think we should get the king out of here, and then offer to clean this place up. Awesome.
As you talk more, you see the room into the dining hall open. You see a massive battleground filled to the brim with all of the cards that were at the party, and a lot of shades. You count up to at least 30 of them.
We can't go that way.
Fuck that.
As you see 4 survivors amongst the mist. And the guards looks upon you, and he's like, any more of them?
I mean, we could take care of them. I have a nice spell, but a lot.
We could just keep dropping things that go bang down there. I mean, that's all we can do. So.
I
mean, I can place a flame wall.
If there's 30 of them...
No, inside of the dining hall. Over here. Dead.
Oh, 30 dead?
With 4 survivors, that's what I said.
I apologize. I thought you were saying we had 30 bad guys.
No.
Yeah, that's what I was hearing too.
Yeah, that's what I understood too.
Yeah.
It's okay.
No, in the dining hall, as this guy opened the door, you see a huge scene of the battle. You count up to all of the cards that were carded in this meeting. Almost all of them are dead. And on the other side, you count up to about 30 wraiths that are dead, lying in the ground. You see that the dining hall is filled to the brim with blood.
So they made a big push in that room then.
And
Nothing else, really.
this guy here opens the door and asks you, any more of them? Are you alright?
Oh no, we're good over here. But there might be more down there.
As you see, he's missing an arm. He's bleeding all over.
Oh man, I'm out of potions. I gave my last one to Ash.
I used my last health as well.
Well,
He's gonna have to sit down and
yeah,
relax a bit.
he just like sits down. You see like the 4 survivors.
Oh, actually, no. I do have a potion for him. It's in the bag of holding. It's not on me personally, but I think I have enough time to give him. It's a 2d4 plus 2.
The question is, are you gonna use it on a random NPC?
Yeah.
Always nice to generate some goodwill.
Yeah, you give him the potion and you see the wound close and he's like, thank you. That was a rough fight.
Yeah. Now, I think you should evacuate. You probably won't be fighting anymore.
Let's go talk to the king, see what he says. I'm not sure
Honestly,
this.
whenever.
Isn't it strange how? I mean, what time was the meeting supposed to start? Was the meeting supposed to have started by now?
No, it's still like during the night.
Yeah,
The meeting was
it was.
supposed to like happen next day.
Yeah. This was the day before the meeting.
The thing is, now the king's guard force has been hit quite hard, and it's obviously been weakened. Are they going to hit him tomorrow at the meeting as well? That's the question.
If that's the
I
case,
don't think
we're
there
in
is
trouble.
a meeting.
Exactly.
Yeah, you bring out the king and simply.
Let's talk to the king. Let's see what he
And
thinks.
he sees the scene of battle ahead of him, and he's like, "Oh, dear." As the rest of the survivors of the battle come there.
Where's the king? Still in his room?
Yeah.
No, he's out here.
He come. You do let him into the Let's put everybody here.
Right, I'm going to go and speak to him. Your Majesty, one thing we might want to consider.
Actually, better off. I have this room over here that we can use as like a discussion.
All right, let's put him all in here then.
As he takes a seat and he brings the priest sit down.
Yeah, Your Majesty, I just want to raise a point and a possibility you might need to consider, considering what just happened. This was quite a heavy attack, given, but quite a lot of guards have fallen. Now, this was before the meeting. Thankfully, you and most of us were actually okay in the end. But with the reduced guard force and with the fact that there are going to be more important people visiting tomorrow for the meeting, I've got a horrible feeling that they'll hit us again when they can get more people tomorrow, with the guard force being weak.
In the least, we should at least...
I'm not saying call off the meeting. I'm saying basically we need to increase the security from what it was today quite substantially. I don't know how, whether extra guards or maybe you need to get mercenaries, whatever. But that's something you should really bear in mind, because if they can hit us the day before, if they've got the forces, they can definitely hit us tomorrow as well. We need to be aware of that.
Just have your meeting over Skype or something.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Well,
yeah. Have you got TeamViewer?
You might be right. I do not know such magic. Those are beyond me. But
it's not so much the magic as the fact that we need more bodies to protect people tomorrow.
Indeed. I guess what concerns me, our highly secret hideout has been compromised. We cannot stay here.
Yeah, there is that. But wherever we hold it, we still need increased security, as well as us.
I guess we could go back into my city.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I guess you did your job. I'm safe.
Do you have access to this place now that it's already been compromised?
Let's just lock everything up for now. That might be a good move, Your Majesty.
Indeed.
Go for somewhere else.
In fact, if you're brave enough, do you know where the creatures came from?
They knocked through a wall and came from sort of below. I mean, the Underdark.
I see.
Thing is,
they must have had a starting point. If you're brave enough, you could dwell down there and seek their point of origin.
Okay. We'll throw some things that go
Meanwhile,
bang
we'll retreat to my city with at least a standing army, so we should be safe. Even if they siege the city, we should last for a long time.
Okay, we'll have a look down there and we'll see you in the meeting. Just one thing, considering these things are wraiths, etc., they seem to be quite fond of using undead sort of things. We'd like to, it might be a good idea to get all weapons, bolts and missile weapons silvered. before we go down there.
Indeed. I will send my clerics down here to cleanse the bodies here, to make it safe.
Yeah, okay.
So you don't need to take care of the bodies.
Okay, so they don't want me to make a giant pyre?
I kind of do.
Would be kind of a bad idea to create that kind of a fire inside.
Well, no, we'd drag them outside. I mean, the people would drag them outside. I'd just let it on.
But
I'm doing all that work.
you still see that Tempus was quite damaged. He did heal himself, but him and the king go out. And you see that there's still the Paladin of Tyr and the Priest of Palor sitting there.
What do you think? Shall we go down there? I'll ask them.
The Priest of Palor says, well, if you feel like you could do something about it.
Yeah, considering they're undead, though, we might need some more sort of kind of holy radiance stuff to help us with it.
Of
Is there anything you
course,
can do in that
anything that I can do. The son of Palor will give you his blessing.
Give us his what?
Give
Cut
you
out.
his blessing.
But can we do this like in the game tomorrow? As in, we go back, get some rest, heal up, get our hit points.
Of course, you can do that.
The meeting's in the evening, isn't it? Is it in the evening?
It would have been like in the midday next day, but we can pretty much say that the meeting has been like delayed for a couple of days because you know this. You look and you only see out of the 5 priests that was no, was it 4 priests?
Mm-hmm.
5 priests. You only count 3. So you kind of think to yourself, the meeting is gonna need all of them, and you're kind of missing 2.
They'll find replacements.
No, but there's a reason we're missing 2, is what he's getting at.
What, 2 didn't turn up?
No, they were there. You saw them. There was the priest of Tyr and the priest of Lyra that Bill
Are they
was
missing
actually
or are they
hitting on.
dead?
Are they dead, or did they
You
just run?
don't see them.
And
And you don't think that they had an opportunity really to run.
I'll ask the priest of Tyr, where do you think the other 2 have?
There's only Tyr. He's like, I do not know. They disappeared after the meeting.
So, well, hang on a minute. So basically they disappeared when the Wraiths turned up?
It seems so. I was busy fighting the Wraiths myself, as a head paladin of Tyr.
That is not good, I'll tell him. That is highly suspect. Where the hell did they go?
I do not know. The priest of Lyra, Farah Second Hill, was sleeping in her own room, and the priest of Saloon, well, I do not know where that one went. In fact, I didn't see him during the entire party.
So he didn't turn up at all?
We did see him meeting the king, though.
King should know about this. Can you inform him what sort of that the 2 didn't turn up? He needs to know, because it's suspect.
Of course.
Whether they were shut in their rooms or asleep, we need to find out what they were doing.
Of course.
You know, I'm thinking of the fact that nobody thought the Emperor would turn out to be an ally of the Blight. That was a big surprise. So considering that, I'm quite suspect that they might have other allies that might be.
I mean, that was the entire point of you getting hired as the bodyguard. You came into this conclusion that One of the priests, main churches might have been infiltrated by one of the Blight.
Well, it looks like two now, not just one.
Could be one. Was
At
up
least
something
one.
else.
I'm thinking now, not just one. So we need to find out what the hell they were doing. Can we send a guard to where the priests were sleeping? Rooms. Find out what where they.
Lyra was sleeping in that room over there. One
Right,
of the surviving guards points out.
Right. Come on, Mr. Guard, you and me, let's go find out where the hell she is. If she's not, then there are some questions need to be asked. I'll go with the guard to the room. Where is it?
Yep, it's over here. Yeah, you open the door and you go inside it. The two dark hands, and you see that somebody has slept in the bed. Definitely at one point.
Was
Right.
it a bear or a Goldie? Sorry, was it Goldilocks?
No porridge on the table, is there?
It's just to remind you, Priest of Lyra.
Yeah.
Oh, she's there.
But she's
Yeah,
not there.
she's a,
That was just a reminder of what she looked like.
What's in here? And what's
That's
in here?
a balcony. That's also a balcony. They look into the distances of the five sunsets.
So basically, she was in this room.
Yeah,
She
you
could have
see
gone
evidence
out
of her being
there.
in
Buggered off through here.
this room, and you see that at some point during the night she had left her room.
I'm going to search for secret doors.
It seems that there seem to be some kind of tracks leading outside of the room. You see that the tracks are like a couple of hours old. You see like a leftover wine glass at the wine table that is half drank, like over here, and you see a piece of clothing left on the floor.
looks like she left in a hurry.
You look into this chest over here, and you see like a small weapons belt that's empty. It seems that it was emptied in somewhat of a hurry.
She knew there was going to be an attack. She knew it was coming.
Yeah, but why would you carry your weapons if you have all those minions?
There's a very good reason for that. She may have known of the attack because she's higher up, but there's no guarantee that the grunts, you know what I mean, the foot soldiers like the Wraiths, would have known she was an ally. So she took her weapons just in case. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Could be. Or she could have fought and been abducted.
Yeah, forcibly abducted is a possibility, but then why would the abductors let her take her weapons?
Well, I mean, I don't see any struggle in here. So
I don't see any struggle.
yeah,
Just
so
somebody
she
who
might-
left in a hurry.
Could have just cut and run after she heard the commotion.
If she's cut and run, that's just as bad. Nearly.
Well, I mean, some people freak out. Not everybody is a fighter.
She
Can't
could have
expect.
done something. We need to
I
know
would
what.
argue that betrayal is a worse crime than running.
Either way, he needs to know.
Still needs to.
So, Priest of Lyra, who was the other one?
Yeah, the actually Paladin of Lyra, but the Priest of Palor. You actually hold on. Yeah, let me. You should be able to see their names now. The old guy is the Priest of Palor. There, you should be able to see the king's name. And now you should be able to see the Rigel's name.
So we're missing two people that should have been here, and they're not dead. Basically, we're
Indeed,
missing her.
you figure, like I said, it's the Priest of Saloon and Lyra.
Let's tell the king.
Before
Your
he...
Majesty,
We
Yes.
know that the priest is gone. We don't know about the other dude yet.
priest of Lyra, priest of Saloon. Basically, the priest of Lyra seems to have left in a hurry just before the attack, which is highly suspicious.
That is
Priest of Saloon, we have no
suspicious.
idea.
She always had her own dealings and her own way of dealing with things, but that is highly suspicious.
Very suspicious. Either she ran or she knew. We need to know which, and that applies to both of them. They should have been here.
Indeed, I saw the priest of Saloon during the meeting. He seemed to have spent his time at the balcony, though. Don't know what he was doing. After that, he pretty much disappeared.
Let's try the temple. Your Majesty will put this trip downstairs, if that's okay with you, until we find out what the hell this prince has been doing.
Of course.
Does that seem reasonable? Alright, you stay safe. Find out what they've been doing, Your Majesty.
Of course. And he informed Rigel to do his bidding. Because that's what a king does. Delegate, even though technically Rigel is higher up than him. But if you have nothing else to say to them, they go through the moon portal.
Alright.
And then the priest of Palor, even though he's injured and he has like the heavy plate, he walks through, he nods to you.
Yeah, we're going to go and find out what happens to these other two.
And he wishes you luck and the blessings of Palor.
Thank you.
And finally, Paladin of Fury walks up again. He's like, I'll stay here if somebody manages to sneak past you. I'll take care of them.
Oh, we're not staying here. We're going to go find out what's happened with those other two priests, so we're probably going to their temples.
Well, I guess you could follow me.
Okay.
And you zip through the portal and go back to Runheim.
Right. Shall we go find out what's going on with these priests then?
And you go into the Paladin? Not the Paladin, but the like church temple.
Let's try Lyra first, because she was...
And you find like the servants and small some priest walks up to you and is like, hello, can I help you today?
Yes, we're here on the authority of the king. We need to see the priestess of Lyra, please. Now.
Oh, she is not available. She hasn't
I don't
visited
care
this
if she's not
town
available.
for 3 months now.
She's what?
She hasn't visited this town in 3 months now.
So who the hell was in the room? I'll ask the others.
The priestess Lyra is quite busy with her business in her own hometown. We haven't had contact with the mistress in 3 months at this church.
Where's her hometown?
Her hometown is Blackstone.
Can we get to that by portal?
I don't believe so, sir.
Well, how does she get there?
She probably traveled through one of the moon portals here to...
That's what I just said.
If she was here.
Is the paladin still there?
Paladin... Tyr?
Pale.
No, he was a priest. Yeah, he's you see him at his own section of like the Church of Palor.
Mr. Paladin, can we get to Blackstone? That's apparently where the priestess is, through one of the moons.
Oh, of course. You can
The
use.
return portal?
Yes, you can use one of the moon portals. They're a little finicky, but sure.
Should we go through the portal and find out? Or, hang on, that might take some time. Let's go and find out what's the deal with the other priest first, and then we'll decide if we go through the portal. Sound reasonable?
But we would have to go back to the portal anyways to see.
Yeah, but I'm thinking this Blackstone thing might take a while, and we've got meetings and protection of the king and whatever to deal with. Might be a better option.
You go to the section of the saloon, and you go in,
might still be in town.
But once again, you find like the head priestess here, because all of the like main churches are like at different sections of the continent. Like the head temple, looks like a temple at this city.
Right, okay.
But
so
you go in there, and once again you try to look for the like head. Well, you find the head priest of this particular church, but you do not find the guy that was at the meeting.
Fuck.
As the head priestess comes up to you, blessings of saloon upon you.
Where was the person who was supposed to be at the king's?
The king's
Today.
meeting was such a thing called.
Yes, it was, and he was there. Now he disappeared. We need to know where he is.
We haven't had any contact with the master ever since he went on a travel on his pilgrimage.
This is fucking bizarre.
So obviously somebody was being like posing to be him or her.
Where did the pilgrimage go?
Oh, we're not allowed to say it to strangers, as it's a holy place.
Did he go anywhere inside the Empire?
I'm not in authority to reveal our location.
I'm really up for questioning you at the end of the crossbow unless you tell me if we're on the kingdom.
I see. Well, he decided to go on a pilgrimage to hold on, give me what direction is that? To the east, at a holy resting place.
The name of which is? Location?
The exact locations are not known to us, but we know it's to the east.
Fair enough, if that's all you've got.
We know that it's the one who established our church back with the war with the Empire.
I'll turn to the Paladin of Palor. The moon portal, Blackstone moon portal, the one that comes back to the city here, is that located in the palace or is that located in the temple?
That's probably in the palace. We only have one moon portal, and they have to be attuned to the right location.
So if it was her, and she was there and then she left, she had to have come through the... She didn't.
Yes, she would have had to go through the main moon portal.
That basically means that the people in the temple, even if she had come back, if she just stayed in the palace and then left, they wouldn't have been aware of the fact that she'd returned, yeah? They think she was still in Blackstone, obviously.
Yeah, she would have pretty much what he is saying, like, this moon portal is attuned to the hideout that you were just in, and to make the moon portal to go to a different portal, it would have to be attuned, so the only portal that she could have possibly exited through is this one.
Which means the people in the temple would not necessarily know that she's returned for a visit.
Indeed.
They're probably telling the truth. Yeah?
Same with, now that you think about it, it's the same thing with Saloon, the priest of Saloon. He would have had to return through that portal. And if you ask any of the guards over this side at the city, near the moon portal, because it's watched 24 hours, because it's a kind of an important thing, they're gonna say, like, No, nobody has gone through this portal.
Right, okay. Shall we go and tell the king?
Yeah.
Let's go tell the king what the findings are and what we think. And then I recommend Blackstone after that.
Sounds good.
Yeah, you
Seems fine.
you go up to the king and it's like, yes.
Yeah. It's like, if it was then, they both came to the hideout and then left rather abruptly. But the thing is, because the portal is in the palace, if they just came to do the meeting, to the hideout straight away, it's obvious that neither of them visited their temples, so their temples would know that they'd returned, which indicates that, the people in the temples are telling the truth. They haven't seen them for months. So it was either a direct visit by both of them, and then they left, which is extremely suspect without even telling their staff, or somebody's impersonating them.
Oh, that would be a worrisome thought. Especially
It's one of the two,
later.
definitely. I mean, by elimination.
So, it would be really dangerous if
Well,
it was
Either way, it's not a good thing for them. It's a bad look for them, or somebody's impersonating them. They're either gone or they're not on our side.
Indeed. Selun has, the priest of Selun has always been a apprehensive man, always doing his own business. But if it's the priest of Lyra, we're in a deeper hole than we thought.
I don't understand if her footprints go towards the portal, but nobody's seen her.
No, the footprints went towards the wall, far as you can tell.
It went to the wall.
The wall that was gonna break.
Oh god.
Selun, the priest of Selun, you have no idea because, well, you just didn't investigate really.
Well, I don't think that. Well, the real would. If it's a fake, then the real one should be in her hometown. That's my understanding. Because nobody's seen her for months. He doesn't go to the last time she was 3
Well,
months
nobody
ago.
has seen in this church for months. The pilgrimage with the priest of Selun, who knows that how long that would have been, and far as you can tell, it was somewhere in the east. Which, in fact, I can just...
But east of where? Because we don't know where we were at. So it's like saying, yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of in general east. But you are currently in Runeheim, so...
East is not clear.
Yeah, east is not clear. Like, we can circle the globe going.
True.
At
But
this point, I'm willing to assume that he went to the Empire and got corrupted there.
Oh yeah, likely corrupted or killed and replaced. One of the two.
Right. So what do you think? We either go down below or to Blackstone. I'll ask the king. Look. I think the sensible option would be for us not to pursue these priests for now, because, and I'll explain why, if the meeting's rescheduled and they know, if they're either traitors or they're being impersonated, yeah, what we can do is wait for them to come to the meeting, and then hold them in the room. Yeah, don't let them in. Just say it's a security precaution, and then we've got them in one place. They're not going anywhere. Meanwhile, we can go downstairs and find out.
That's
Or we
Rather
not a bad
than chasing
idea.
down Blackstone for priest, which could take a long time, we could miss the meeting.
We'll stay here and we'll send a small group of guards to make sure that none of the monsters escape.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Let's send out, Your Majesty, I recommend you send out an update about the meeting, location and time, and I want these two people to turn up, yeah? I really want them to turn
Indeed,
up.
I shall send the
And
message
then we've got
that
them. You don't have to chase around looking for them. We've got them in one place.
we
That's
shall
much better.
reschedule the meeting 1 week from now. That should be plenty of time.
Okay. It's better than chasing them around Blackstone or wherever they bloody are.
Indeed. No
That could
point
take
of
time.
going through the trouble of aligning the moon portals. That takes a lot of resources and time.
Also, the Princess Alira might not be even be in Blackstone. She might be somewhere else. We don't have to say so. That temple priests for that.
Heck, far as we can tell, she might still be in that hideout.
Exactly. But if we can get her into the rescheduled meeting, then bang, we've got her and the other guy. We can question them, whatever. Or just hold them until the meeting's over and then question them. I think that would be.
Of
Kill
course,
them.
but if you wish to rest before your
Yeah, we will, of course. Yeah. Yeah, there's something I want to do with my crossbows which will make me more able to protect you if possible.
Of course, anything that I can do.
Right. What I'd like to do is I'd like to have them mounted on my forearms with kind of a barrel magazine look, which I think make things quite interesting for anybody who seeks to harm.
And silver
Also,
tips.
we need to silver our weapons as well for these.
Of course, I believe the church might be at least to do that much for free.
Yeah. Okay, the church can do the silvering, and is there an artificer here who can do that? I need to the tower.
Well, we do not have too many artificers here, but there is, if you need, there is a magic seller in town. In addition, we have a couple of treasures from our old collection.
Oh. Okay. Can we have a look? Please, Your Majesty.
Of course. Follow me, and he takes you to this super highly secure treasure chamber beneath the keep, behind 3 locked stone walls. This is the treasures of Runheim that we currently have. Some of them are collected from the war against the Empire. And few of the items are even said to bring back to the last time when the Blight happened.
Mm-hmm. I think I might start humming the gold.
Like this golden sword here was wielded by the previous king of the Empire.
I want to go back and grab that scroll. And use
Golden
it.
sword, I'll pass. What about missile weapons and blades?
Missile weapons. This here is since you were talking about a crossbow, this is a repeating crossbow.
Can it be forearm mounted?
It is said to have slayed many demons by a famous demon hunter a few decades ago.
Yeah, I use hand crossbows, two attacks. How big is it? Is it a light, a heavy, a hand?
It's like a light. Hold on, actually, here, let me find the thing that I gave them in the other game.
If not, I'll just mount
We
my
can use this one. We can say that it's the light one.
I don't want to take it. I don't want to take it, but I want to. Can I borrow it to show to an artificer as an idea?
We do not know its properties ourselves, but we can tell that it is magical.
Yeah.
Oh, we know that it's said to have slayed demons.
Let's get an identifier on it as well. Do you have any elven curve weapons?
Elven curved? Unfortunately, no. We do have elven chain.
I've got that.
We
Already got
have
some of that.
a... Well, you use longbow, crossbows, but we would have had a longbow of the elvish kind.
Any nice short swords?
We have a collection of 4 short swords.
Anything better than a +2?
Well, I do not know what that is, but no, let me check. I'm not gonna do that all in character. Saying magical items, let me see. He points out like they got a +2 fire short sword.
Ooh! Yes,
You would see
please.
fit to bestow something upon me.
Yes,
I have
please.
started a bit of a collection of ion stones.
Right, tell him I'd like the short.
Iron stones,
short
those
sword, please.
are quite hard to find.
What does that?
I know that we have an iron stone of that increases somebody's leadership abilities.
Ah, I'm afraid I already have one of those.
I see. We also have a minor iron stone of regeneration. It seems to close the wounds when you're battling.
I do not believe I own one of those yet.
In addition, we have this slightly weaker. So it deals. If you crit, first of all, it's a +2 weapon. If you crit, it deals. What do short swords do? 2d6 or 2d8?
1d6.
1d6. Okay. It
think.
crits. It deals 2d6 fire damage.
Only on a crit. Fire only kicks in.
On a crit. In addition, all of the damage on it is fire. That's about it.
So that keeps going, or does it just extinguish?
Yeah, it's all fire damage. It doesn't go out.
Excellent.
Then they got like a frozen sword of +1, but it's only a +1.
Yeah. Interesting.
This is pretty much gonna be your favor. Let me check. They also got a Sunblade.
Ooh.
God.
That's the Sunblade. That can be either a short sword or a long sword. If you need it.
I'm proficient.
Nobody uses hammers, right?
No.
Good, I'm not gonna even...
Well, we have a cleric. Sometimes we have a cleric. He may use hammers.
Don't think he does.
Hmm.
It says secondary damage 1d10. Is that the radiant?
I believe so. If you're looking at the Sunblade.
Yeah, so it does 1d8, then 1d10 radiant against.
Yeah.
So just 1d8 like a normal longsword.
Yeah.
Against normal.
They got a ring of reaction. It's nothing too special.
Do they have an Ion Stone of Mastery?
Wait, Ring of Reaction. Can we walk back on that?
Ring of reaction.
That's a
Yeah.
wonderful
Free
ring.
action.
I love those. I love those. Free action. You can't be paralyzed or slowed. Sorry. Wait. Those are nice, even if they are minor.
Ring of Free Action.
No stunning either.
They
Right.
do have a. If you really want it, they can borrow you the ring of spell storing.
Oh, Beal, you need that.
I could borrow it.
You can borrow it. The thing is, if we save the king's life again, he'll probably let you keep.
He'll probably let you keep a couple of these items. I'm not gonna let you keep all of them,
Ring of Spellstorm.
obviously. Oh fuck, I think I found a borrow item for our Ash friend.
Huh?
Come on, this should be interesting.
I'm just gonna post this here. They have that.
Oh, Holy Avenger! My God, I haven't seen one in years.
Ooh.
Holy shit, Ash!
As you look at it, yes, that was the previous, paladin of Tempus that established their holy order. That was his weapon.
So what's the deal?
Yeah.
Can we keep like a few and then borrow like some more?
For now, you can borrow these. If you find something within that whole weekend, you may keep a few of these.
Oh, well, I'll definitely borrow this sword to help defend the king, for sure.
Then they got some really lame items, like funnily enough, they got an ever-smoking bottle.
I want to borrow the short. That's okay.
Yeah, you can borrow them.
The crossbow I'll bring back after I've seen the artificer, if that's alright. He's finished with it.
Yeah.
Okay. Repeating. Is it the hand crossbow one?
It's we can say that it's the hand crossbow one. Unless you want it to be like the light crossbow one.
Yeah. I just want to build in the mechanism in mine and get it. That's all.
Mm-hmm. But you see some other items that none of them exactly like pique your eye. There's some like treasures, but when you ask about them, they're like, oh no, not that one.
Okay.
They should be for now more than plenty for you.
Yeah, that's fine. Thank you. Very helpful.
Anything within that deep hole should be stopped.
In that case, can I go and see the artificer and drop off these?
Of course, there's well, like I said, there's not exactly an artificer, but there's a wizard in town that should be able to do mostly the same thing.
All right, let's go see him.
And yeah, you go into there like.
Is this conversion on the king's tab, or do we have to pay for it?
Let me see if he's on the king's payroll.
You just tell tell the guy that it is on the king's payroll.
No, but
Yes, and he isn't.
Shit.
But you go in there and you find like the main wizards within this town.
Hello. I'd like to commission some work. Artificing.
He
Conversing
picks up
a
his
couple of
glasses
prospects.
and he points his glasses. He looks at you and says, I say.
We're tasked with protecting the king right now in these times of blight, and I want to convert a couple of my weapons. I'll show him the hand crossbows. What I want them forearm mounted rather than I have to grab them, and if that's possible, with obviously retaining the magical bonuses.
Of course,
But
I can.
before you embark on that, I'll show him the hand crossbow. I said, "Do you see this reloading mechanism here? Yeah.
Yes.
I'd like to incorporate that in the forearm crossbows, please."
Of course, that should take a few hours to implement.
Right. Okay. I'll give him my hand crossbows. Okay. How many bolts does the mechanism hold?
We can say like 10.
10. Excellent. So both of them will have magazine loading and forearm. Excellent.
Hell, if you want,
Can you make me some more magazines as well?
yeah, he can make you magazines.
Let's say another 6 mags.
If you really want to, we can say that it's the Hailfire version, but it's light.
And rather. Yeah. Okay, that's good. I just want magazine loading forearm mounted crossbows, that's all.
Yeah, sure.
Death from above.
Just to make that a little bit of extra, if you want it to be the Hailfire, yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Because
What's
the Hailfire has that burst ability.
Okay.
It's just an AoE attack. It's kind of lame, but hey, if you wanna use it at any point,
Might be handy. Might be handy, you never know. I don't have any AoE attacks. But... Right, yeah. I don't know what we do now. You fancy going to the pub while we get this done, or?
well, you guys, I guess, go into the inn and rest. First of all. Unless you still want to do some other stuff in town.
No, I'm good.
I'm good.
No thanks.
Like,
We need rest.
Oh yeah, I'll have to give him some nice forearm braces. Oh yeah, forearm braces as well. Crossbows, he'll need braces to make.
Mm-hmm. Like, they had some other items. They like had a prepared of health, but it was kind of broken. They didn't want to give that.
Yeah, I just tell him you'll need to mount them on.
They got like a iron horn of Valhalla, but it's like broken in half.
Yeah. Yeah, can you make the braces to mount the bows on as well?
Yeah, sure. He can do that.
Okay, how much is this going to be?
Since you're working with the king, we can give you a decent discount. How about, considering it's the king, how would 3,000 sound?
What, for the two?
You know what? 1,000.
1,000 each, basically, or for the
Both.
two. 1,000. Oh, for 1,000 for the two of them, then, or
Yeah,
1,000.
sure. It's only mountain.
Excellent.
That doesn't
Excellent.
take too much. Sure, it's a
Mounting the
magical
magazine.
item, so that takes a lot more effort, but since you're working with the king, I can give you a discount.
Yeah, so we're talking the braces to mount them on, the mounting, the magazine mechs for each one, and 6 spare magazines. Yes.
Yes, sure.
Oh, brilliant! Thank you very much. Very happy. Right, leave our hand crossbows and let's rest up.
I'm just checking now. They would have also had Wings of Flying in the Vault of the King. But all of you pretty much have that.
Got that, yeah.
Oh, cool. They would have had a Wand of Polymorph. And a Staff of Healing. Cool.
I just want anti-magic shell grenades now.
And they did have some scrolls, but I don't think nobody had any care for those.
Oh, before I leave, I want to ask the wizard, where would I go to buy some nice, heavy damage explosive grenades?
Grenades, I have some Alchemist Fire here, but aside that, I'm
How much damage
not
is
quite
that?
sure. Hold on, let me Google that.
Can't remember.
Normal
Yes.
Alchemist Fire is like only a D4.
Oh, screw that. It's not enough. I want something that does a big bang.
But hold on, I can't find you something. Don't suppose there's like any explosive weapons in the book? No.
No, I don't think so. The beauty of the forearm mounted crossbows with
It's a shame that this system doesn't have streetwise anymore. Otherwise, I would have made you roll streetwise.
the beauty of the forearm mountings is
You
that
know
you
what?
use
You run an assassin. You would like know a contact.
Mhm.
So you go into the like underground market. But
Yeah.
you were asking something about the crossbow.
Yeah, the beauty of the forearm mounting with the mags is the fact that it's much easier to hold a weapon in time something in terms of the switch. You see my point?
Mm-hmm.
Because your hand's not filled with a bloody crossbow. It's on your arms.
Mm-hmm. Anyways, you go into the like rogues guild, thieves guild, and you go up to like this ex-pirate who's like, yeah, what can I get you, matey?
Yeah, we're looking from some grenades that make
Ah.
very, very big explosive bang.
Preferably
Preferably-
explosive bang. Well, first of all, I have my notable palms here. Would you care to take a look?
Yeah, sure.
Here's my normal palms. Let me actually do little breaks between those, so you can.
Well, that's nice. I like the powder. D6, not sure with the scatter.
Scattered palm is pretty much just powder palm, but it's reduced area.
Reduced area, higher damage.
Yeah, and slightly higher damage.
It's only 1d6 difference, so that the powder bomb's better, I think. Value.
I actually played this class that had these bombs. I loved it to hell.
Poison bomb. Smoke bomb. Sticky bomb. I've got smoke bombs. Smoke bombs are not a big deal. Sticky bomb.
I love the sticky bomb with my last character with this power.
What's the prices on these?
Let's say like 20 gold
Each.
each.
Alright.
And I'm gonna put like you can buy max 6 of each.
Alright, I'll have 6 stickies. Oh, fuck it, I'll have 6 of each.
Oh, you're buying my entire stuff.
4, 5,
If
6,
you're
that's
really
36.
interested, I have these special bombs.
Go on then. What's the special one?
Oh, you wanna take that stock
Is that the
too?
plutonium-based one? Can I have that one, please?
I see. Well, from my friend. Yeah, I got this incendiary palm, a fury palm, and a sleep palm, and a concussive palm. Yeah, take a look at them.
Oh yeah, get in there. Fury bomb, fury bomb.
It starts from. Oh, it didn't copy incendiary. Hold on. There we go.
Two, three, 60, 10. Fuck. How many of these can I have?
He only has 2 of those each, and those are, let's say, 200 gold each. Just because they're so fucking cool.
So 1600 for the lot. And 720 for the others. That's 2, 3, 20. What do you think, guys? Are these? I do.
Hey, looks like a fun toy. Go ahead and get it.
Yeah. Okay. 2,320. There you go.
I mean, I bet you can afford it still, but yeah, you buy the man's entire stock and he's like, well, I guess I'm out.
Right.
Just pretty much
I
game him and made this guy without any items.
Can I get a belt with sort of quick release hooks on it?
Sure, you can get like, that there's like an alchemist belt, you can get yourself like an explosive belt.
Yeah, just one that I can sort of hang.
Well, we can say, I don't know, that's like 1 gold extra.
Okay, yeah.
I'm sure that the like alchemist belt would be worth a lot more than that, but let's say 1 gold because you bought so much stuff for this full price. It's just like, yeah, have it for 1 gold.
Yeah, throw that in, please.
Oh, well, I guess I'm gonna early night close the shop.
Many thanks.
If this was that kind of a campaign, I would be selling you like firearms to you, but eh.
No, good enough.
Okay, and then you guys go in the inn and sleep, I guess.
I'll have to update my inventory.
And I believe, honestly, that might be even the sessions for today. It seems that,
That sounds about right, because I'm running low on time.
yeah, and it's a good place to end.
Yeah, sorry for being late. Wasn't really my fault. However, leaving my phone at home. Sorry.
No problem. We had an encounter, we had some roleplay, and the plot advanced quite a bit.
Yeah.
And now your assassin is filled to the brim with explosives.
Yeah.
Pro tip.
Throw grenades from the air. I am a dive bomber.
Pro tip, don't set him on fire.
Can't I, please?